I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little bit better, sharpen my skills. But I also just love to invite some friends and we'll jump on like the 3v3. And it's just a chill experience. So a little bit of everything, I would say.
Oh, look at that. Get in. No, what the heck was that?
Push. Yes, you got her.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
That's a hell of a run we're putting together.
I think it's a 6-0 run.
Oh,
that was good, dude.
gosh.
No way.
We live with that.
Oh, nice pass. Yup, all day. Nice.
Like the patience. That's good.
Ooh. Oh, that's Be Smooth all day.
Right there.
Yes. Come on. The sharpshooter.
One stop, one bucket.
That's mine. Give me that.
Oh,
We got it.
all right.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Lewis. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Green. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And we are honored, truly honored, to be here on Martin Luther King Day, a special day, Greg, on the NBA calendar.
It is traditionally the games in Memphis and Atlanta, a chance to reflect and celebrate Dr. King. It's one of the best days of the season by far.
Now here's Lewis. Pass to Vukcevic. Back to Lewis. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Now here's Curry. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Back to Podziemski. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Outside Butler for 3. Green passes to Kuzma. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Koulibaly with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Lewis gets the bucket.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And here is Curry following the three from Lewis. Back to Curry. Shoots it up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Butler goes in. Outside Curry. Kuzma outside. Yes, that goes in.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Pass to George. There's the feed to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Washington. Hands it from downtown. Lewis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Isaac comes in for Jimmy Butler. Kuminga's come in for Kyle Kuzma. Moody subbed in for Curry. Here's Podziemski. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Poole. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Moody. Rebound by Kispert. Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-3 run. Lewis misses. Warriors trail by 10. Here's Podziemski. And that one drops for him.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Hachimura down low. Jackson Davis defending. Lewis misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now, here's Kispert. He's tightly guarded. Good on the triple. And 12 points for money.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Kuminga finds Jackson Davis. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. 4 on the shot clock. Lewis misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Wizards up 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
We've got Stephen Curry. Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Moody in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He had 27 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. Showed up once again in what's becoming the norm for him of late. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Wizards shoot their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Wizards, Vucevic, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Koulibaly, still without a basket. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 16-point game. Shot to stop the run. That misses off the backboard. For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wizards leading by 18. Lewis takes it inside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Timeout called the Warriors. We've seen Money really having a great game.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
here. Middleton's checked in. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. Number 1, the Wizards.
The three has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
Here's Curry. They can't stop the run with that one.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Passes it to Green. Golden State moving it around. Kuzma outside. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Koulibaly. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Koulibaly's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Kuzma. Connects from three-point range.
And allowing this to go no further. Stops a 15-0 run by the Wizards.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Butler. Excellent D there from George. Here's Washington now. They're on a 17-3 run. Here's Middleton. Kuzma pulls it in. And the Warriors with possession here. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Kuzma. Offensive rebound. The layup missed.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Koulibaly, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Middleton against Kuzma. Shots good by Middleton.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
On the wing, Green. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim. One.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided.
35.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Koulibaly is out there with Lewis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's George. And it's Vukcevic in at the center position. And the shot goes down.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And they double up Butler. Pass to Curry. Out to the wing. Kuzma. Off target from outside. Wizards leading by 23. Lewis with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his third assist on the night. Pass to Kuzma. That one's not going to go.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's the floater. Count that one. Koulibaly's got 10.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Lewis against Curry. Here's Kuzma. Misses off the right iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Vukcevic. Great D that time from Green. Warriors have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Kuminga's subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Dudley's checked in. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Lewis.
Assist goes to
Lewis has got
Lewis.
5 assists tonight.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. League's executive VP and head of operations Joe Dumars says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Puts up a 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Rebounded by Douglas.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Feeds it to George. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Count that one from Isaac.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Pass to Vukcevic. And he drops it in from the low post. Vukcevic has got 8 points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Back to Lewis. Right side, George. Fires the 3. Lewis misses. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Jackson-Davis can't get it to go. Here's Koulibaly. He's defended by Podziemski. Got a piece of it. Vukcevic, good. He's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And it's good, 2 points.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Here's Lewis, right side George. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Podziemski. It's deflected, so timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Nation, time to get up and make some noise. Here come those free t-shirts.
With some changes. Green comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Moody. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Vukcevic is checked in. George comes in for Corey Kispert. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Lewis subbed in for Jordan Poole. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time.
Coming out of the floor.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Jimmy
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Lewis kicks to Middleton. Lewis against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. The Wizards with another miss. Warriors trail by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Wizards.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for money.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's score, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
It's blocked. Lewis with the 3, and again, Washington with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's good.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Again, the Wizards score.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Pass to Podziemski. And he commits the intentional foul.
Not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Lewis with the 3. Good. Another from 3.
3 points.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And that's a foul called on money.
Lewis.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Washington calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
And make some noise for your Warriors. Dixie.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. So long.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's ex-Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up and come get a dub.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure you go outside, get some sun, bask in the sun a little bit, but make sure you come back on to 2K, check out everything in the city, make sure you check out the W and their season, and if you guys can please let go of L trigger when defending on ball. You will move so much faster left to right, be able to cut things off. Just make sure you try to come find me in the city.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Ye9 Gaming, and one tip I want to give you guys is to be well-rounded. And the best way to do that is play multiple game modes. So you might be in my career right now, but what you want to do before you make another build is try another game mode to see what position works best. If you're a point guard looking to navigate to another position like center, the best way to do that, go to the Play Now Center, play with somebody like a Nikola Jokic, a Victor Wembanyama, get a feel for what those builds can do, those type of play styles can work within the system that you're currently playing. And if that doesn't work, just go to the blacktop. That way you can work on things like post moves, work on things like drop stepping, or being able to shoot off the dribble, or anything like that. But that's my pro tip for you guys. One shout out I want to give is to my guys over in the Smooth Ones, also to the guys over at Vegas Inferno. And last shout out to my boy Da Vinci. Appreciate you, my guy.
Welcome to 2K TV, everyone. We are celebrating our wrap party by playing with some community members. It's going to be several members of Team 2K TV integrated with many members of the NBA2K community. We are so excited to hit Pro-Am today. So let me get started by introducing everybody here, and then I'm going to put everyone into two teams. These people do not know which teams they're on. Let's get into it. All right. For Team 2K TV, we've got Danny, Brian, Rodney, and Chris. And then for the community members, we've got Bash, Naomi, Kobe, Boom Boom, Kano, and Hollywood. All right, these are the teams. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay, for Team White, I've got Brian at center, Danny at point guard.
Up next, the Wizards taking on the Nuggets. For Washington, it's been a display of dominance this season. Few teams can match their heart or their talent. They'll have a big edge at home tonight as they look to keep it rolling. Nuggets, Wizards, and we'll be right back after this. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Chris Middleton is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Jordan Poole, then there's Sarr, and it's Lewis in at the 2. And Grant sitting at the midway point of the season now. As a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Count it.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Now Poole. Pass to Sarr. Great D that time from Jokic. On the wing, Murray. Porter against Middleton. And there it is for him.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keith. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Sinks that one from the post.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
Poole against Murray. Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Middleton.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Nikola Jokic.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
That shot is good, Lewis.
I just love the ball movement.
For Denver, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum early on in his career. He goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
Now here's Hachimura. His last outing, he had 18 points. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Looking to end the run. Jump shot is good.
Nice work by Murray, outwitting the defense. He gets ahead of them and pulls right up for a shot.
Poole, the pass to Lewis. No good on the triple. Nuggets trail by 3.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Murray looking around. And here's Jokic. 33 points last game. Here's Porter. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
Willing to sacrifice his body. Porter Jr. on the attack draws the whistle.
So for the Wizards, Vucevic, he's checked in for Sarr. George comes in for Hachimura. And Kispert is subbed in for Middleton. And Denver will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Tyson comes in for Gordon. Strother's checked in for Brown. And it's Jones in for Jamal Murray. That shot is good, Lewis.
Well, that's a pretty pass by Jordan Poole. He is better when he's making his teammates better.
Jones, the pass to Landale. Pass to Strother. Over to the wing. Goes back up. And Vucevic pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Poole. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And it's Jones with the ball for Denver. 6-point game. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Now here's Jones. Still without a bucket. It's stolen by Poole. They're running. Ahead. George, good.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Tyson. Back to Jones. Can they get it? Buries it from 3.
Jones. 3-point field goal.
Washington leading by 5. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Lewis has got 11.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Shoots from 14. He can't hit that time. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Washington Wizards up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
George out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Lewis in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Pelicans got the job done. He scored 28 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. His relentless approach has just worn teams out lately. He is winning the battle of wills. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Oh, Jokic with a block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Strother. No one near him. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Washington has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Lewis. Now Hachimura, covered by Jokic. And it's Hachimura missing.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Washington calls timeout. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Sars checked in for Washington. Middleton comes in for Poole. Here's Lewis. Sinks it from distance. Lewis has got 14 points for the game.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Wizards leading by 5. Dudley passes to Lewis. And they recover it to the paint. Sar. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Murray with him. Middleton covering. Pass to Brown. Murray with it. Shot clock at 6. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bey touched it last. And Washington making a change here. Thor's checked in. Landale's checked in for Denver. Jones comes in for Strother. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Denver, trailing by 5. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It's the second game of 3 on the road. The Wizards have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
Dudley passes to Lewis, and he makes it. Lewis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Nuggets trail by 7. Murray inside. Middleton covering. Pass to Gordon. The 3. It's rebounded by Washington. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. That bench play in that game was the difference.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Brown. And again, Denver no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Denver has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. 54 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Landale. Back to Jones. Second shot opportunity, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Washington making some changes. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Sarr. George comes in for Thor. And Kispert is subbed in for Dudley. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets. Tyson comes in for Murray. They swipe it. Here's Lewis. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half, a fourth.
And we finished off one half of play. It's Washington up by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
25.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Washington leading by 12. On the court for the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Jokic, no good. And for the Wizards, they're shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Rejected by Jokic. Here's Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. Porter hits them both. Poole with the ball. Pass to Lewis. Down low. Here's Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sarr's got 6.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Murray is doubled. And here's Porter outside. They get the rebound. And he can't get that one.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
The ball's knocked loose. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Back to Gordon. Over Middleton. Hachimura with a rebound.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Pure from 3-point range.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Murray against Poole. Porter from outside. Hits a 3-pointer. 11 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Lewis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. It's a 14-point game. Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Pass to Lewis. On the wing, Hachimura. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Nuggets trail by 12. Inside, here's Brown, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Washington making some changes. Thor, he's checked in for Sarr, and Sadiq Bey subbed in for Poole. Strawther's checked in for Denver. Jones comes in for Murray. To the middle. Here's Lewis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Lewis has got 25 points in the game.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Strawther. Takes the three. Here's Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Middleton passes to Lewis. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 5 here tonight. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Washington leading by 11. Middleton passes to Lewis. Now Bey. And another basket for Washington.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Jones feels it out to the paint. Strawther no good. For Washington, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Thor, the pass to Middleton. Pass to Lewis. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Jones. Here's Jokic. And it's Thor with a rebound.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it.
Possession to Denver.
Washington making some changes.
On the court.
Chevich, he's checked in for Hachimura. Kispert comes in for Thor. And it's George in for Chris Middleton. Tyson, he's checked in for Denver. Cuts off the pass. Lewis. The shot, no good. Denver has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the middle. Outside Jones. Now here's Jokic. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Washington Wizards with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kispert. He's out there with George. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Washington right now. Washington leading by 16. It's George on the wing. Murray against Poole. Pass to Lewis. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lewis has got 34 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Murray against Poole. Here's Landale to the right side. Here's Brown. And counted from 12 feet.
Now, this guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Poole, the pass to George. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lewis. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Murray, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Kispert, the pass to Lewis. It's Poole on the wing. Releases. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Washington calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communication.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Lewis passes to Poole. Hachimura from long range. Drops in the 3. Hachimura's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And love that 3 from Murray, just answering the bell.
Here's Lewis, defended by Murray. Lewis passes to Sarr. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. Lewis can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 13.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow in the game, and it will end in a victory for the Wizards.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for money.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Sarr misses. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. They trail by 11. Stripped it away. That's tipped. Pass to Murray. Now here's Porter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Wizards with another miss.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.